Hello everybody, Weeb here, and welcome back to our LP of Katamari Damacy Reroll. In the previous part, I ended up becoming two parts because we did the last constellation Virgo, and then we did star number 9, I believe, which that one took forever to do because it was the technical difficulties. In this part, it should be the final part, although we'll see once again depending on how long it is. But in this part, I already looked ahead. All we have left to do is the northern star right here, and then the finale is the moon. Make the moon. So we're gonna have to see how that goes. With me as always is Terrific. Say hello, Terrific.
Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Terrific here, and yeah, I am excited for the maybe finale of this.
Like I said, it just depends on how long it takes us, because I know, it's the last couple of missions. They might be a little more complex, may take a little bit longer, but
Yeah.
I'm excited. But this potentially will be the end, or if not this part, the next part, whatever. But it was a fun game. It's almost a shame to see it come to an end, but hopefully it'll give us a good finale. Hopefully it'll be a good send-off.
Oh heck yeah, I think it will be.
All right, so let's jump into making the North Star. If I remember, this is going to be a very weird one. Watch. So, for some reason, we don't feel comfortable at all. Is it because our royal present is missing? No, that's not it. Oh, that's it. We get it. There is no center. There is no belly button. There is nothing solid in the center of the sky. That's why it's unstable, off-kilter, undignified, and preposterous. Oh, we remember now. It's the North Star. Yes, so this time he wants us to create the Northern Star. So it's technically, I wouldn't call it a constellation, but it's technically kind of like that, where it's going to be a challenge, as you guys are going to see in a moment. So this is going to be a weird one. Watch. It says, who knows why, but make it exactly 10 meters. The closer it is to 10 meters, the brighter a North Star it will be. But there's a catch, or maybe two. How big Katamari is to start with, nobody knows. But we will show you what 10 meters looks like. Ready? 3, 2, 1. 10 meters. This is very, very simple. When you think Yu Katamari is 10 meters, summon us with the square button. Much is expected of you, Prince of Diffidence. Yes, this is very strange. He does not, like other ones, tell you what you're starting with.
Oh,
he doesn't tell you. He doesn't help you keep track either.
Huh.
So we're gonna have to just guess how big 10 meters is, which is kind of weird. What I have seen though, I kind of looked into this because I remember this last one being weird. There's gonna be like some trees in a part higher up. That I think as long as we are big enough to start collecting those trees, I think that should hopefully be enough.
I mean, I don't know. Have you done research to prove it though?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let me read your study.
Okay. It's and I actually give you like an actual article and stuff.
Yeah.
It was done by the University of Maryland, and it's all that stuff. You're like, oh wow, he really didn't mean it was an actual study. I'm surprised.
Yeah, I'm like, man, you know what? The numbers check out.
Yeah, I think as long as we're about big enough to collect it's like these trees in a different area. It's trees that we were using in the last area, where I was like, finally, let's get all these trees to like add mass. If you remember, you'll probably remember when you see them. As long as we're able to start collecting those trees, I think that'll be like about where we want to stop. But yeah, it's hard because it doesn't tell you specifically exactly, so you have to kind of guess, which sucks. So one final just challenge, I don't know why, just to make it difficult on you.
Yeah, because Daddy hates us.
Basically, I don't know what his deal is. I mean, you came up with your whole theory last time, remember? It was funny.
I did. And you know what? I haven't read anything to say that I'm not right, so yeah.
You're like, it's canon.
Oh yeah.
You're like, it's canon to me. Oh boy, but yeah, we're gonna have to see how this goes, because like I said, it's kind of hard. It doesn't like really keep track, so you have to like try to gauge it, just eyeball it. But yeah, so far I think we're doing pretty good, hopefully.
But are we though?
No, we're kind of stuck.
See, we're not doing well.
All right, let's see. I'm gonna try to head up to this part up here. If you remember, there's like a different part of the city up here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to head up there. And then let's see, because I said I think it's around the point where you can start collecting trees. That's where you kind of want to like stop. So, let's see, how do we get up there? Because you don't really have the little ramp this time, so that's kind of weird. Let's see how we can get up there. There's gotta be a way to get up there. Let's see, come on. Roll. There we go. Okay, hold on. We're gonna go this way. There we go.
Nice.
Yeah, so the trees I'm talking about are... Is it these trees? Or is it some trees that are smaller? No, I think it's these trees. So when we're big enough to start collecting these trees, any of these trees, that's probably where we want to stop, I think.
No. You see, when we can collect those trees, then we go bigger. We're gonna take it to 50 meters.
Even though he said he wants Tanner to be, screw you, Dad, and just like make the biggest thing ever.
Yeah, I mean, has Daddy ever cared about us?
No. Start crying. No.
Exactly.
It hurts my feelings. Why won't Daddy love me?
And that's why we don't care what Daddy thinks.
Well, we have to care if we want to beat the game, though.
And who says we want to beat the game?
You're right. We should just play forever.
Yeah. The fun will never stop.
Oh, jeez. But except it's not really fun because we're just repeating the same levels over and over again. So it just starts getting all monotonous and stuff. Just trying to like win and just messing up and. Oh boy.
Man.
All right, so come on. No. Yeah, I'm not collecting a tree just yet, so I think we should still be good. Yeah, it's just crazy how this game's pretty short, honestly. But it's kind of nice to have a game that's short every so often. Just you enjoy it, you have your fun with it, and then you move on. You know?
Oh yeah,
it's kind of nice when games are like that sometimes. You know?
Yeah. I mean, I can agree. I mean, sometimes you don't need a game with like 300 plus hours in it.
Yeah, sometimes that's a little overwhelming. You know what I mean? So it's nice to just have a game like, hey, you find a fun little afternoon with it, or in the case of like an LP, you know, it's a few little couple months or whatever, and then it's time to go. It's time to move on. Alright, we still can't collect those trees. I think that's what matters is those trees, like I said, not the palm trees, but we should be close. Hope I don't go over. I think if you go over, you have to like redo it.
That sucks.
Yeah. Alright, hold on. Let's see. We're starting to get a lot of mass.
Oh,
no, not yet, I guess.
Oh, get the elephant. Just scoop it up.
Where is it? Where'd the elephant go?
Come on.
Where are you, elephant?
No, for real. Where'd it go?
I don't know, because it disappeared. Oh, there it is.
Oh, can you get it?
I think it's too big for us.
No.
Yeah, it's still a bit too big for us, I think.
No. All right.
Yeah.
Well, we have to come back to get the elephant.
Well, no. We'll probably be too big at that point.
I said we'll get the elephant, and you'll like it.
I don't like failing the game. Too bad.
Listen, either fail the game or fail me.
Oh no, I can't fail Daddy. Yeah, last time, why do we need Daddy's approval when we got Daddy's approval? That was so great.
Yeah.
That was so stupid. That was great.
Listen, and you know what I did? I gave you a good old paddling after that episode.
Oh god. Paddling? Jeez. Oh my gosh. What was I gonna say? Oh my god, last episode was so crazy with the warp. You remember how annoying that was?
Yeah.
That legit
glitches.
wasn't even fair.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
that legit was some bull.
Yeah, the game was glitching out.
Yeah, it was just like, I'm helping you get out of a tight spot. I'm like, what tight spot? Nothing is happening. It was ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
We're still not able to get a tree. I'm surprised. I feel like we should be there, but no. All right, come on. We're close. I know we're close. No, still can't get the elephant. I'm sorry.
I mean, I guess I can forgive you.
Yay.
But only for $1 million.
No! You monster, that's so much. That's more than all the money in the world. Yeah, I can't believe he asked for $1 million. That's it. That's all you want.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I need. That way I can buy some eggs.
Some egg, that's it.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Come on.
So, how has your day been today?
It's been all right. I was just, you know, excited about playing this. I had to rewatch the stupid Pokemon movie, which is really annoying, though.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Oh, it's just so weird. Oh, yeah, for anyone wondering what I mean, right before this, we did another one of those Pokemon reviews over on Terrific's channel. And unfortunately, it's a movie that we had already watched, but like the recording for it got lost. So because I didn't remember anything about the movie, I had to like rewatch it and you know, get familiar with the plot a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to rewatch it, and then we did the review or whatever. And it just sucks because like the movie was just so boring. It's just so bad.
Oh man. Yeah, but you know, hope. I was gonna say hopefully, but no, that is the only time we should ever have to record something again.
Yeah, it was like so weird how I got lost in the first place too, because like I was saying when we started recording, like it wasn't one in the, like at the beginning, and it wasn't like one in the end. It was really like one that it was like a recording in the middle that somehow just got like misplaced, but the other ones were fine.
Yeah, I know.
So it was just kind of funny like how that happened.
I don't know how I ended up deleting it, but yep, it is lost in the nether.
It kind of sucks because I'm pretty sure our opinions the first time around were probably better, you know?
Yeah, probably.
More, I don't know, honest or whatever, but...
I mean,
there we go. Oh, crap, there we go. Hold on.
Oh.
Let's see if this is okay. Because I was able to collect like 3 trees. Hopefully that's enough. Let's see. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Ooh, 9.79. That's really good.
Ooh, so close.
Oh, the prince is so very close. You were almost there. Just a tiny bit more and hair's breadth away. But you're getting warmer. It was a near miss, a veritable near miss. We feel a real North Star coming on soon. Alrighty, let's just release it into the sky. That was really good. That was actually really close.
Yeah?
Yeah, if I only collected like maybe like 1 or 2 more trees, it probably would have been perfect. But I was afraid to like overstep it, you know what I mean?
See, I told you to get an elephant.
I did. Dude, that was one of the last things I got, and then I got the trees.
No, man, you should have got like 5.
There was more elephants. All right, she says the North Star's finally back. I'll never be lost again. I like that. I'll never be lost again. All right, so I went by pretty quick. Actually, that wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
All right, so let's save real quick, and then we're gonna do the last one, which is making the moon. We're gonna see how that goes.
Oh yeah.
All right, so let's just dive in. Where is it? Here it is. Make the moon. All right, let's see how big the moon has to be. So he says, Salutone. Do you know Esperanto? Maybe we'll invent a cosmic Esperanto. Oh yes, almost forgot. Oh yes, a royal present for the hardworking prince. But we felt bashful about handing it to you, so we left it on Earth for you to pick up. Wow. You can roll it up while you're making the moon. All right, let's see how big the moon's going to be. Any guesses how big it might have to be?
100 meters.
Okay, not bad, not bad. Because the last one we made was what, like 50?
Yeah.
I think it was 50, right?
Yeah, or 30. I think it was 30.
All right, today you'll be rolling around the world. The Katamari should be, let's see, a route 300 meters. God damn. 25 minutes to make 300 meters. Oh, no. Wow, so we're going to see how that goes, because that is a lot. Holy crap.
Oh, yeah.
All right, come on.
But I got faith in you. You got this.
Thank you. It's nice to know that someone believes in me.
Yep, I'm the only daddy who matters.
Take that thing from freaking Guardians of the Galaxy. like he might have been your what was it? He was your father, but he wasn't your daddy or whatever.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So, are you going to see Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3?
I'd like to. I'd like to see what's going to happen because those movies are always pretty fun, and especially because this one, I don't know. It seems like it's since what's his name, James Gunn is moving to DC. Even before that, they had like really said like, oh, this is like his last Guardians movie.
Yeah.
So I'm curious how they'll end off the story of them, especially with the whole. They've never really said what happened with that other Gamora and whatever, and.
Yeah, like, did she stay? Because technically she wasn't part of... Because remember, she survived, Iron Man's snap. Oh, I guess spoilers. For those who don't know, the Avengers save the day, and Iron Man dies.
Yeah.
So... But she survived it, and I think they showed her still in their universe. So that would be really interesting.
But it's not like, it seems like she left because in the Christmas special, which it is canon, like it's a continuation, it shows that he's all sad because she's not around.
But maybe he doesn't realize that she stayed, though.
Oh no, he knows. I'm pretty sure he knows. He just knows that she's like not with them. Like she didn't choose to stay with them because she's having like an identity crisis because like, oh, it's like a different version of her or whatever.
I mean, rightfully so, though. It was literally an entirely different person. Like, she does not know who they are.
Yeah, so it's
weird.
pretty awkward. That's what I'm saying. I wonder where they'll take the story with that, because it is really awkward. Like, even if they have history, it's kind of like they'd have to like remake the history and stuff. So it is really weird. You know, I wonder what they can choose to do.
Yeah, I don't know.
So I'm curious for that, and I'm curious, just what the story will be, because like I said, it looks like they're gonna wrap up some of the stuff with that group. Like I think I'd heard like, oh yeah, this is like the last time Drax is gonna come out or whatever. So it's like, oh wow, are they gonna kill him or what's gonna happen?
Good question.
So yeah, I'm curious about all that stuff. Obviously, yeah. The one I'm kind of curious about too. First, I didn't really care. I was just kind of like, eh. But then I saw like the previews for it. Looks interesting. I wonder what's gonna happen in the new Ant-Man movie.
Oh yeah, I saw the trailer for that earlier today, actually, and it definitely does seem like they're gonna do something pretty big for it. Which I mean, they should.
Yeah, especially because like, you know how like the last was like Phase 4 was just really like introduce a lot of new characters, a lot of like stuff, but it really like have like a central thing, like everyone's had like, oh, it's Loki or it's Thanos or they're after the Infinity Stone. They didn't have anything like that. So I'm wondering for reals what they're gonna I think this is like the moment they need to start introducing the next guy.
Is it confirmed to be what, Galactus or whatever?
No, it's King, the guy that comes out in the trailer for Ant-Man.
What? No, I mean like the big bad of
it's gonna be King, because he's like a whole multiversal thing where like a bunch of different versions of him exist across different multiverses and stuff. So he's like a whole time traveling multiversal thing. That's probably what's gonna make him so hard to deal with. You know what I mean?
Yeah. See, I didn't know that.
Well, now you know. You learned it here on Weeb Rabbit News.
Yeah, no, because I'll be honest, I fell out of Marvel after
like
Endgame.
I said, I kind of don't blame you, because Phase 4, it had some good stuff. Like I thought the Spider-Man movie was pretty good.
Yeah.
Wakanda Forever, it was all right. There was some stuff I liked about it.
Yeah.
But everything else was, it was kind of it wasn't like that great, honestly.
Unfortunately.
Oh, by the way, we had talked about our speculation of what was going to happen in Wakanda Forever. Did you watch the movie?
No, not yet, because we don't go to the theater. We just wait for it to come to Disney Plus.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So
it's on there, I think, isn't it?
I think not until next month.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna. I won't. Well, we'll get back to that then, because remember how we had talked about? Like, I wonder how they'll address the fact that he's gone, because in real life the guy died, and it's kind of interesting how they addressed it, to say the least. So when you watch it, maybe you'll be like, oh, so that's how they did it.
Yeah. Oh, man, speaking of, I think I told you, I don't think I ever updated you, but back in August, I think I told you that I was gonna have a colonoscopy done to figure out if I have colon cancer or not, because it runs in my family.
Oh my God, that's right. That was a while ago. You're right. Dang.
Yeah, and after getting the colonoscopy, I saw a specialist, got some tests done, and I don't have colon cancer. I just have Crohn's disease. So, yay!
That's so serious, though.
Yeah, instead of cancer, my like intestines are just swollen.
Oh boy,
so,
that's still something you have to like, really be careful with too. Damn.
Yeah, I mean, it makes me more likely to get colon cancer, but I don't have it though.
Yeah, at least you gotta stick with the positives,
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy though. Yeah, because I remember that's so true. We had like talked about a few times, like, oh, I'm gonna go like to like not therapy, but checkup. I'm gonna go to this. I'm gonna go to that. And that's true. Then you kind of like didn't mention it for a while, and I'd like totally forgot about it, right?
Well, I just saw the doctor in December though, and I think I got an X-ray done of my gut, and that pretty much confirmed it. But I mean, that was early. I think I think that was at the end of December actually. So yeah, I kind of forgot.
Nice. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh man.
But yeah, like I said, it makes sense. Busy with holidays and stuff, and probably forgot that you even mentioned it or brought it up. It's like, oh yeah, I probably never, update.
Yeah. But
right, so we hit 3 meters, but oh my God, we still have a while to go. But I'm hoping that at some point we'll just like gain a lot of mass and go from there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean that tends to be what happens once you cross over that threshold. You just gain, meters like crazy.
Yeah, usually we'll have to see if that happens here. I hope it does. Where are the people? Those people. There you go. See, I want to get the people, but the stupid other balls keep hitting me. There you go. Come on, people. I need the people. There we go. People. Ah, they made me drop the damn people. Alright, I still got some people. Let's see. Oh, that guy came towards me. Perfect. That guy wanted to come along for the ride, and so he got to come along for the ride. Perfect. Yeah, but that's good to hear that at least, it's not the more serious thing. That's good. And the other thing, at least you can, like, take care of. But, yeah, like, what do they suggest for you to take care of yourself or whatever?
Well, I have a follow-up with my, sorry. I have a follow-up, next month. I think on the 18th.
Yeah.
And, yeah, we're going to see, because at that point I would have been taking the medicine for like a month and a half, I think. So we're going to see how it goes, and they'll probably put me on something else, and we'll just go from there.
Nice. Well, yeah, good luck with that. Wish you the best. Hopefully you can take care of all that.
Yeah. Oh, and I guess I forgot to tell you this too, but you know what? we'll share all the news right now, because why not?
Gosh. Yeah.
So my wife and I are having another baby.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
So, which I don't mind sharing it now, because by the time this goes up, because I did record my update video finally.
Oh, finally, jeez.
I just haven't edited it and uploaded it though.
Oh, terrific.
It'll be uploaded.
It'll be up by the time that the month is over.
Yeah.
And then at that point, I'll be like, hey, did you guys notice there was like a whole month I was uploading? Now you know why.
Yeah. So,
That's funny though. It's not going to go up until like the month is already over. Did you guys notice? If you didn't, this is your chance to go catch up with that.
Yeah, but you know what? I still did it though. I mean, I still need to. After we get done, I have to edit a video for tonight. But I can still say that I have done. I have 1 week left to upload, and then I can take a break.
Of 9 months.
Yep.
After all that, like, momentum and like for 9 months.
Oh man.